Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Wednesday, May 13th, 2015. Ra and Asha here in the Lynn-Body-Mind, Paul in the Jamie-Body-Mind. Black Wolf and Pan have some work to do, and we hope that they're doing it.
That's true.
Garth and Charles are here with us in other levels. And our work continues on. There is a lot of sadness apparent right now, and we believe that's a clue to whatever it is we're supposed to be doing in this videoed part of our work today. So our intention is to heal the root causes of the sadness and whatever it represents in such a way as to trigger the awakening right now. And with that, it begins.
Feeling the big sadness again. I don't hear anyone speaking.
I don't either. I'm just going to start by running some screens with the intent to heal the root cause of the sadness and whatever it represents in such a way as to trigger the awakening right now. I start to see a room of very important higher dimension beings or non-physical beings who have been charged with the responsibility of manifesting the divine plan.
It's true.
And they were sure that they knew how to do that.
It's true.
And they've just been headed down that road very focused for a really, really, really long time.
That's true.
But they haven't been continually asking, how can I make this better? How can I make this better? How can I make this better? How can I make it better? And they've missed so many kind of like exit ramps.
Yeah, I see that.
They're on the highway to, like the highway to hell. You know, they're just going in the wrong direction, and they've missed all the exit ramps, and now they've missed the last exit ramp. And what's getting ready to happen is the road is going to end over the cliff.
That's true.
And it's just right here.
That's true.
They now are patting their pockets saying, wait a minute, what did I miss?
That's true.
About 1,000 exits is what you missed. The error is so far back there, so far back, that it's not only in the next county or the next state, but it's in the next continent.
Right, that's true.
What now?
Now.
How may we be of service right now to trigger the awakening right now? So friends, we understand how it is when we realize we've gotten ourselves into a really big mess.
It's true.
In any moment in life, though, the basic question is still the same. What now? What is for me to do right now?
That's true.
And luckily, there is guidance available to all of us in every moment.
That's true.
About what the situation actually calls for, what is ours to do right now.
That's true.
Almost always, we don't want to hear it.
That's true.
Almost always, it's inconvenient at the very least, terrifying, usually.
That's true.
But it's still what's needed. Especially now, when things are really coming apart at the seams.
That's true.
Not only here on Planet Crazy, but throughout all that is.
That's true.
What's left for us to do is not pleasant, but it still is what's needed.
That's true.
We can argue with what's needed, but it doesn't change what's needed.
That's true.
Well, again, my attention is brought to the sadness and how the sadness seems to come in multiple flavors. There are people who haven't done what they were supposed to do, and their flavor of sadness is over here.
That's true.
And then there are people who have done what they were supposed to do, but the results aren't here yet.
Yeah, that is
and
sad.
Their sadness is different.
That's true. I feel it.
And equally real.
And equally valid.
And equally valid. There are two groups that are sad. Where shall we focus? Focus on what matters most. We don't know where to focus.
That's true.
We ask for wiser minds than ours to just put in front of us, turn us to face which group we should be focusing on first. The bigger group.
That's true.
Well, by far the bigger group is people who haven't done diddly squat.
Right, that's true.
Who keep putting off what they're supposed to do while keeping themselves extremely busy with lots and lots and lots and lots of other things.
That's true.
None of which is what they actually should be doing with their time.
That's true.
And some people are doing some of what they should be doing and not all of what they should be doing. In every moment, there's something that we are supposed to be doing right then with that moment.
That's true.
It's tricky and difficult to discern what that might be at moment by moment by moment.
That's true.
But it's possible.
That's true.
And that seems to be the only way to stay sane in an insane environment.
It's true.
When the world has gone crazy, we have a choice of joining the world or attempting to stay sane.
That's true.
Attempting to stay sane means letting go of a lot of things.
Oh, that's true.
But the world has gone crazy anyway. Those things aren't going to be around long anyway.
That's true.
We've entered the period of collapse. Quite obviously here on Planet Crazy, we've entered the period of collapse, and quite obviously throughout the all that is, we've entered the period of collapse.
That's
the period
true.
of collapse is upon us.
That's true.
Now what?
I'm seeing again those two kitties. Those two hungry kitties.
Yes.
Who are confused.
So confused.
Really confused.
They don't understand why this is happening to them.
And they can tell that their owner loves them very, very
Loves
much.
them. And isn't feeding them.
And it doesn't make sense to them.
It doesn't make any sense. He loves us, but he isn't feeding us.
And they feel like they're like helpless, like I don't know what to do about this.
I don't know what to do about this.
I don't seem to have any good choices.
Right. I have no good choices. What now?
What now?
Go ahead, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, and they both seem to want to do
The right thing.
Like they really want to do the right thing. They don't want to hurt anybody, and they don't want to be gross.
No.
But they're hungry.
They're hungry all the time.
And it doesn't make
all
any
the time.
sense.
And it doesn't make any sense.
It's confusing.
It's very confusing. There's food right there. He loves us.
He's capable of doing this.
Maybe he doesn't recognize we're hungry? They talk about it.
That's
They say,
true.
well, he knows we're hungry. We're
That's
showing him
true.
hungry.
Maybe he thinks we're not important.
No, he thinks we're important. It's something else, something really weird going on.
He just doesn't want to admit that he was wrong.
There's something underneath that, too. It's his own... He has issues with food.
That's true.
And so his own ability to discern what's up is messing him up, possibly.
God has problems with food.
Ah!
That's
what
it.
do I know? I know that we are all given assignments that help us work through our personal stuff.
That's true.
It's game theory would say. Whoever is charged with sending support to those who are stepping up
That's true.
has some kind of issue with support, some
That's
way, shape, or
true.
form.
That's
Some
true.
weirdness, some opportunity for personal breakthrough.
Yes. That's true.
Yeah.
Got it.
Got it. Well, who among us doesn't have... Oh, this is interesting. Who among us doesn't have issues with support? And this is actually fascinating because the Lynn-Body-Mind is the only person we've ever met that didn't have weirdness about money.
That's true.
Well, in
Yeah.
this society, in this earthworm society, money equals support.
That's true.
Other things equal support too,
That's true.
but other things require the participation of other people, none of whom want to step up and do what they're supposed to do. They all want to cover their ears and close their eyes and pretend that what they're already doing is enough, when it obviously isn't enough.
That's true.
We're in collapse. We've entered the period of collapse.
That is true.
This is measurable.
That's true.
Quite clearly true on Planet Crazy.
So this big being,
and equally well true throughout the non-physical and throughout the physical in all dimensions.
That's true. So this big being has issues with support.
Yeah.
Struggling with getting over his issues.
So for all of us right now,
struggling
to be healed with any issues.
That's true.
To do with support, merging, and starting running screens for all of us. All of us. They feel like they're being tortured.
That's true. And they don't know why. What did I do wrong?
They don't know why. What did I do wrong? And we see how if we don't speak on behalf of those who can't speak for themselves.
That's true.
The law of attraction is real. The law of cause and effect is real. We can't just say, oh, well, too bad for those two kitties.
That's true.
Besides, that would be really way wrong.
That's true.
We have to speak.
That's true. They're vulnerable beings, and someone has to speak.
Someone has to speak.
We see the suffering. That means it's our responsibility.
That's That's
how it works.
That's how it works. When we see the suffering,
it's our
we know it's our responsibility. That's it.
Got it.
All right.
Okay. Can do that.
Well, and these body minds are also feeling that same way. Like, what did I do wrong with regard to our lack of commitment to them? And
That's true.
Asha's been on me all day. She says, can you see it?
That's
the inconsistency where on the one hand, I just passed down the party line to the body minds of, don't worry about the money. You're not going to run out of money before this is done.
That's true.
Implying this will be done reasonably soon.
That's
right?
true.
And on the other hand, I don't want to I don't want to accept ownership for the house for a long period of time.
That's true.
This house, the body mind. And I do see the inconsistency. Yes, I see the inconsistency. I got that. Either don't worry, it's only going to be a little bit, or commit.
That's true. Somewhere there's untruth. Somewhere I've made an error.
Well, somewhere there's a lack of integrity.
That's true.
Well, I have no idea how to convert grace to physical support now that the system has broken down.
I really don't.
So I can't change that side of the inconsistency.
Right, that's true. I've got no ideas in my pockets.
No ideas in my pockets. But I can at least join and say, all right.
That's true.
I'm in.
That's true.
The duration.
I can do that.
But clearly ownership means accepting, all right, accepting responsibility. I can sign. I see the paperwork right there. I seem to be right-handed.
I can sign.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Asha's signing too.
It's true.
Co-owner.
It's true.
All right.
Okay.
What did you sign for?
It looked like a year lease.
For a year lease?
On the body?
Oh, I bought this house.
Oh. I could buy this house. I'm willing to buy this house. Yeah.
That means we're responsible for the maintenance.
Let's
A
do it.
tenant isn't responsible for the maintenance. The landlord takes care of that kind of stuff.
That's true.
The owner is responsible.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
I already did it. I'll do it again if you. I've already done it. You want to witness mine?
Sure.
All right.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Time to close.
Time to close.